You head to the main temple, the Temple of the Light.
Hello, adventurers. Welcome to the Temple of Otis.
If you can spare any of your own energy during the days.
If you're a cleric, maybe you have spell slots left to help out. There's
Greg, you did it once before. Can you take more curses off?
Take my curse off me.
I'd love to, but what was that? I just got totally, yeah.
Make a deception check.
$17.
Plus your charisma, deception modifier?
Plus deception is +1.
18. You managed to get away without insulting the head cleric of the light, which would have had detrimental consequences for your spellcasting, because the gods themselves would have been insulted.
It's like insulting the Pope, basically.
Yeah,
They
have. Your doppelganger Gerg has direct line of access to the gods as the Pope, essentially.
Greg, can you remove my curse?
Absolutely, yeah, for sure, 100%. I'm hearing you. Remove curse is too much. There's also healing.
What are you doing?
We really need healing.
What's going on?
Yeah.
What's happening, Greg?
So you can remove Greg, don't leave. Greg, we need you to... Greg, don't leave.
Stop mumble fighting away from Greg.
Is he a cleric? He's a cleric, right? And he's a friend?
So you can do it? Yes.
Because I'm tapped out of spells. Like, I've been using them. Every single spell today was on healing people and helping
Earlier, my penis did touch his face when he removed my curse.
Oh, he did.
And knocked him in the face.
And you're insulting.
Is there, I don't want to tire you out anymore, so I won't ask you to do any more spell casting, but is there any...
two.
In
fact, they would have spent on spells, so wild search happens while you talk to them.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Fireball. I always want a fireball.
It's one of those things where I'm talking to him from a distance because he's important and he's like,
I've mumble faded my way out.
That's what we said before. Yeah.
Oh, God.
What are you saying, meanwhile?
I just wonder if they can wonder if you can help us with any more information about Lekethek and anything that can help us defeat him, basically. Anything that can help us with the knowledge of what's happening to Gerdawn as well. Of
course, I have a book that I've been putting together for this exact moment, and they get out a book. Very nice book of like tiles and terrain and stuff.
Oh, there's nothing actually in them.
Not actually.
So their book is a lie.
It looks like a book.
Good for it. Yeah, it's good for using as a prop for the book. Okay. They go over to their desk. They pick up the book. The book immediately bursts into flame. Because the wild search that I just got was, for the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flame. And so they have been putting together like notes on Kelethek and Lekethek and...
We've spent 1,000 hours putting them...
No! It drops it on the ground, starts stamping on it, but they're still touching it, and it's going up. No! They run over to grab like
He didn't touch the temple.
They grab a tapestry to like batter the thing out and pull the tapestry off the wall, and it goes whoosh, and the tapestry goes up. No! This magic, this wild magic! Please help!
I just watch him for a minute.
I've
stamped the book out.
The book out as best you can.
So I can pee on something. I do need to go. If that fills the opposite.
They've like grabbed a jug of water. The jug of water immediately starts to bubble. Just throws boiling water.
I reckon you need to stop doing things for a little while. You need to stop for a bit.
I go to the tapestry thing and I just kind of go, don't worry, I got this.
And I'm just stamping out on the book.
I rolled a 10.
A 10 Constitution check. Plus your Constitution modifier.
+4.
Nice, 14. Yeah, you piss that tapestry out with a 14 piss. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's a fire!
You can't piss in the temple!
Nice.
Meanwhile, what are you doing?
I'm just stamping the book out.
Stamp the book out. Easily enough done. There's a lot of it is damaged, but there's going to be something salvageable.
Now, after a minute, you obviously have a copy of that book, don't you?
You'd make a copy because it's so important.
We don't have a printing press.
No, but
we don't have a copy.
What about a fax? You don't have a fax machine or like fax sheep?
You know,
what's a fax sheep? What does that mean?
Okay, forget about that. One person's writing and another person's next to making a copy. You can get
You
anyone
see
to do
how
it.
overworked we are?
You
don't have enough spare.
How much of what was
spare
in the book do you remember?
Well, let's find out. The 3.
I pick up the book and see what's left as well.
Not a lot. You start to just.
Why did you have more in the tank?
I've always got some in the tank. You never know.
Okay,
Is that
so.
was all your information on the Dark Lords and Lycothurk?
Yep, this was everything.
Well, at least now it smells like hot piss.
Yep, yeah, it does. It says Lycothek. It's kind of smudging as the urine.
Yeah, no, what is left?
But the point is, there's still some left.
Cracking parts of it.
Very carefully.
There's half pages in there and stuff that's kind of one of the things you'll pick up through studying this book a little bit if you spend the next couple hours reading it, like trying to help them piece together what they've got, is that there is prophecy happening. All of the gods of prophecy, or any of the gods of the light, the pantheon, that are to do with future or future telling. Anyone that usually gives acolytes and clerics their sort of visions during the night, prophetic dreams and stuff, they have been pretty much unanimously telling of the end of times, and that the Lycothek being in the power that he is, has completely driven the balance, the very tentative balance between the light and the dark, into complete disarray, and the dark is overcoming, and it's coming quickly.
Was that what you were
prophesied?
Were you prophesying when you're having a little night?
It is prophesied. It is prophesied that within about 6 months the world will come to an end if it doesn't stop before that. You also see in this book that there is talk of Lycothek's domain and trying to understand that better. They are preaching forgiveness as much as they can here at the temple because they understand that revenge is part of his domain. However, they have also discovered that not just revenge, but the method of exacting that revenge is part of his domain, namely arcane annihilation, specifically that of using magic to smite one's enemies. So revenge is one thing, powers up Lycothek to a degree. Taking revenge by using magic is even more powerful.
TLDR, it's better to do physical damage to it?
Seems like
that's still
avoiding magic
power
is
him
avoiding
up, I guess. Arcane retribution is even more so.
There is, I will say, in this section that is burned away, you can tell that there's potentially more to his domain than you are even hearing, but it is largely burned away because of the perfect
and
timing.
the most important thing, and then it's just burnt off.
It's just burned.
Hey, don't suppose you remember what this bit here was?
I didn't.
Most important thing to
I didn't write that bit.
is-
Can we get the person who did?
He died.
Oh,
Yeah.
Great.
He
Good,
tried doing a
good,
remove curse. He failed. The guy took revenge on him.
You obviously got an intern
him.
to do a copy, though, right? Like a lowly anyone could do it.
It was on my to-do list.
It was on the to-do list.
I've been.
Did you just
spent
burn the
pretty
to-do list as well?
Yeah, I don't know what my to-do list is anymore because most of my desk went
So
alight.
just to clarify, you were at the whole thing. How long would that have taken?
I've been piecing it together for months.
Yeah, why did, at no point during that process.
Now,
It's been.
Yeah, Greg,
I've been busy.
I think they did.
now the last.
busy.
Look, you're tired. I want to kind of stop bothering you. You've just set your desk on fire. There's just one more thing. Fucking this mask. I don't know. Do you want to have a look at the mask?
Yeah, how does this work? How do you constantly give this thing away?
Do you want to look at the mask?
Because he knows that he'll get it back. What am I looking at for it?
Do you mind seeing if you know what there's
I'm
a
really
magical
tired.
there's a magical property about this mask? Can you tell me if you are able to figure out what it is?
I haven't studied the arcane arts so much.
But maybe
as I
there's
have
something to do with the
divine.
light. Yeah.
There is the symbol of the divine here.
Yeah, so
There's
there you
a
go.
potential-
Try it on, I guess it seems to maybe this way to.
It's not going to hurt me, is it?
Of course, no. I've put it on many times.
I love that you stopped after. Of course, I've put it on many times. It's the perfect cut-off for being like, oh, of course, I've put it on many times.
So yeah, of course it's going to hurt.
Puts it on.
See, it doesn't hurt you.
Am I meant to feel something?
What?
Am I meant to feel anything? It doesn't seem like it's
possibly.
doing
I don't know. It
anything.
might help you attune to it or something. I don't know. You don't mind
you want
giving
me
it back now,
do you want me to take time to attune to it?
You don't mind giving it back now, do you?
I could give it back, yeah, sure. What? You don't want me to attune to it? I can look after it if you...
Can you give it back?
I can, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to look after it?
Try attune to it. See what happens.
Okay. It'll take some time to attune to things. It's usually like half an hour.
Normally get to attune to it?
None of us have had to attune to it. None of
want me
us
to
have tried to attune to it.
It's going to take like half an hour to attune to it, but I guess I can just wear it while I'm doing other things.
Mind you, Dominic Pedrick would have tried to attune to it as well. Surely. And he's now lusty for it.
I kind of want to see it.
Okay, yeah, let's hang out.
Okay, so you guys hang out here.
Hang
out with
It's
this
only
guy
like
for the next half hour
it's
while
only
he's doing
midday
his
or something, right?
He's basically, it's still.
You know what? While we're just going to clean up some of the soot and shit.
Speak for yourself, mate.
This is your somatic components to prestidigitation.
Yeah,
you
I just do that.
You do this and cast prestidigitation, it cleans it up. You mop up your piss.
mop up my piss.
Yeah, your very hot piss that evaporated into the fabrics of the very ancient temple.
That really smells
like a diffuser.
Very ancient temple.
Vague piss smell around.
Yeah, I wonder if that counts as desecrating a temple and the gods are going to smite you. Let's see.
I did that to stop a fire.
Yeah, well, the gods understand
you did
it,
it pretty
don't
well. You
Thank
did.
you.
Thankfully, the gods they understand.
If they punish me with that, I'd be pissed off.
I bet.
I need to hold on to that.
Tight spot. If we ended up fighting the gods based on that, I'd be in a real difficult spot. Like, who do I back?
After
all gods, the guy pissed in the temple.
After half an hour or so, you guys have been pottering around the temple.
I'm still mumble-faded to the door. I'm just waiting for these guys. I'm like, nope.
You're just looking like, what the f*** are they talking about?
The whole half hour they've been like,
I'm on the other side.
You could really do to.
I told them I was really busy.
Like
and I'm just like,
they have
waiting.
other things to, like, there's more people that could really do to.
I'm really far. I'm like just appearing and I'm like.
Return your period. If you're not busy, these
I
guys are going to stay here, it seems.
What was that? I'm gone.
Your friends are staying here.
After half an hour. How are you feeling now you've attuned to it?
It's definitely magical. Yeah, it seems like it's got some it's got powers to it. Like I can tell there's symbols to all of the gods on here. There's even ones that I don't recognize myself. There's definitely powers. I just can't get it to work. There's definitely something that I feel like I'd be able to summon something through it or something if I can concentrate.
Oh.
Like if there's some I can tap into something that's. If you leave it with me, and I think I can get this. No, I think I can. There's something I can do. That's just. I've got to.
I go after him. I'll just take that back.
No, I'll
just take that back. Thank you.
I'll have a grapple check from you, please.
I'm sure both of us are really strong.
Oh yeah.
It's real awkward.
Acolyte and.
We're about to get into a fight in the Temple of Light. Great.
18 plus 1, I think.
No, I can. If you just leave it with me, I can work out what it does.
Look, a day may come when I'm going to give this to one person.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
A day may come, and on that day, be ready.
I feel like there are too many threads, and you're not going to tie off all of these little things.
Oh no, this thread's going to be tied off really well.
There's going to be a lot of people interested.
You're going to Game of Thrones it. Baradun's going to be the Game of Thrones, which is all of these rushed things. My
whole plan is I've got an army of the mask who I just go, whoever kills him gets the mask.
I can't wait to see the day. I can't wait to see the day where you go and enact my plan, and it doesn't.
It all turns to ash in your mouth. You'll be like,
years
whoever attacks him, and you'll just hit people on the other side of the land go like, oh, maybe I'll make a 6-month trek, actually.
I'm just hoping that at least some of these people within, some of them are
I look forward to
allies.
seeing how
Suddenly portals open up from everywhere.
It's going to be like an Avengers moment, where I go, I hold the mask up.
And they all just launch at you.
Get the mask! Real low budget Avengers moment where like 6 people come out of these big.
I've done it to
a big, massive, wide shot.
Like 6 people. Hey, g'day, and there's regular dudes.
How's it go? Oh, the mask? Yeah.
Can we get the mask? No.
Then just go back home.
All right. So you've now attuned this guy to the mask. You've got a potion of fire breathing for free. You have set most of his place on fire. By trying to cast a spell.
Awesome. Well, happy days. Thank you very much. We may come back if we ever need any.
Please don't.
Okay,
I'm very resource light at this point.
We may come back one day when we want to help.
Good. They would
So,
be
in
great.
other
If
words,
you ever
we
feel
won't be
like,
back.
if you ever feel like helping,
Them.
if your friend, the cleric, ever feels like helping people in need.
He's got one of those anxiety disorders where he can't be in the room.
Oh, I see. So he's helping people in his own way, out and about.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
And
it.
Mr. No Heels
May
over
the,
here.
may the light go with you. Praise be to Odin. Otis.
Praise be to Otis.
From the hallway.
right,
Okay,
you
we go back outside, and I guess we prep. We can probably do a few more things before sundown.
You got a few hours. It
read
is winter, so sundown happens
read-
relatively quickly. It's like 4 p.m.
I reckon we'll just
I read
kinda
Scabbeth's-
skip ahead.
before we do that, I'm going to read Scabbeth's book of
We've got 4 hours, mate.
All right.
Okay, nerd.
Okay, nerd.
Do you guys not use your downtime to do really productive things?
Not nerdy things.
No, reading a book.
Reading a book. My name's Baradoon. I'm reading a book in my downtime.
Welcome to Nerd Town, population U.
Okay, it's just it's increasing my stats and getting me more powerful.
I'm more powerful and I get you.
Man, this isn't very large at all. In fact, I guess you could say it's quite mini. I don't know. But these are minis. They're VLDL minis, and they are available at vldl.shop if you want to run your own campaign with the dickheads or even just collect them, because they are honestly pretty cool. It's insane, the detail. Like, Greg has cloves of garlic on his belt. He has a garlic belt. What more do you want? vldl.shop. Thanks.
Read Scabbeth's book of notes.
And I got a 8 plus Arcana 7.
15.
Which I can't remember what that does. 15. The creature may recover 1 expended self slot, which I haven't done a spell today.
Got any spell expended.
That's all good.
Bugger. All right. Well, you read that, trying for like switching your spells or whatever you're trying to do. It doesn't. You can't
Doesn't
get your head.
succeed.
You can't get head or tails around it because it's just such complicated hag notes.
Quite a haggard book.
Well,
some would
let's
say.
head to the Otis College.
As you arrive at the Otis College, you see a magnificent show of what improperly distributed wealth can do for a society. The Temple District makes even the tallest, proudest person feel like an insignificant speck. And to that
I feel
end,
like an insignificant speck.
This is beautiful. I love it.
to that end, it is doing its job. Simply being here, one is constantly visually reminded of the scope and scale of the gods and your place in the universe. Otis College, named for the father of the gods himself, is dedicated to teaching higher philosophies of many fields. The main lecture hall houses a 20-foot statue of Otis with a book in one hand and a spear in the other. As you enter, you see that there is a small sort of sandwich board placard outside that has the same poster on it. For 2 days only, it says on it, 26th and 27th.
Oh.
You also see that there's a similar poster on the door. From sundown, Pedrick, and you see that there's a very small crowd of like a dozen or 2 dozen people that are just kind of like confused if they're in the right place, because it's the sort of hall that could house hundreds, but it's obviously not been well advertised the first of 2 days of his lecture.
Trigger.
As you are entering, I'll have each of you roll a d10 to see how many other people are in attendance today.
Oh, 10. 0. What was that?
17, 20, 28. There are 28 other people in the auditorium with you, and you are ushered in by a couple of seemingly acolytes of Otis. Bob,
Yo.
you hear that one of the ushers, one of the acolytes, is asking you if you're here together and if you've got a preference for where to sit. But while asking you that audibly, they are, with their body language and subtle choice of syntax, they're speaking to you in thieves' cant and say, "We've got a special seat for you."
And I go,
That's thieves' cant. That's thieves' cant. I understand.
Can that be
With ya.
Just a real quick. That needs to be the thumbnail of Bob winking.
I'm with you. That's how they say it in thieves' cant.
I know what you're saying. I get it. There's special.
I understand because you're speaking a secret language.
Can some fan make a gif out of that?
Your nose is going to get actually broken one day. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, you really go.
You really go for it.
Please don't hurt yourself.
You've done that for so
Punching
long.
myself in the face. Yeah, my nose is going to slowly
Like,
just
slow-
shift.
You need to balance it
Your
out.
nose is going to be on the side of your face.
Wow.
But I can't do it.
Okay, let's go. Fine.
Your nose is really big now. It's really weird.
Shall we go?
So
I go, guys!
Bob gets separated. Bob gets separated from you.
Oh, it's a secret seat for just him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Okay.
And the three of you are left not knowing why, because they were like,
Bob,
would you like to sit anywhere else? He doesn't start to walk away. He starts to walk away, having a seizure of some kind.
What is going on, Bob? That's the thing. It makes it look like I'm having a seizure, and they're like, we'll escort
take this
him
guy.
out.
We'll escort this guy down here. Bob, the rest of you just let him go.
I guess we follow.
Oh, he's kind of. Hey, Bob, come.
Please follow the seats. Seats available just down here.
To come with you?
Guys, I think we should probably go with him. I suspect. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, please, there's a seat just over here. They try and deliberately get between you and be like, just over here.
Oh, our friend is over there. We're gonna go with him.
Oh, I don't think you.
I don't know those men.
Yeah, you didn't come.
And then I go.
It's okay. The view is actually better from back here, sir. Trying to be as obviously as they can. The view, if you'd like to sit back here, sir, there's plenty of
We would. Oh, no. I was going to say we would really like to go with him, but it was a
Fuck it.
well, I mean, 13, I guess.
Okay, I take one more look at Bob and I go, Bob?
Oh, yeah.
I guess we're
sitting here then.
What is wrong with Bob?
You're not like a mile apart. You're in the same auditorium. You're in the same.
And it's not like it's loud. There's not many people there. Bob, we want to go with you.
It's not difficult. There's enough seats.
He's sitting like 3 rows apart, enough for it to be like, oh, these people aren't together. For anyone who is watching,
so it's just rude.
Okay,
well, I guess we sit down where we've been told to.
As they're walking you to your seat, they're commenting on, oh, lovely outfit that you're wearing today, and in doing so, in Thieves' Cant, saying, if you can disguise yourself, now would be a good time to do so.
Oh. Right, and I have, as we all know, disguise self.
Yes.
So you do that?
Yes. So I
You cast disguise self.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you look like?
Domino Pedrick.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
That's bold.
They're like, well, come on up and give the talk for an hour. Sir, it looks like you're on your own. If you'd just like to follow me this way.
Bob,
Yes,
Bob,
correct. I have no idea who you people are. Leave me alone.
If you'd just like to follow me this way, sir, the seat here I think will be all to your liking. And may I say, I once had a red squirrel. It died.
What? Oh! Yes, I once also had a red squirrel and it died.
Just Bob trying his best, David.
He's giving it a go.
The moon, am I right?
It's the worst.
Just become Domino Pedrick. That's the stupidest
Oh, God. No, I disguise myself as just a Gerdawn commoner.
Something you've seen in the last few days.
Like human man.
Yeah, just a human man.
Cool. Roll me the wild search check from disguise self.
Yeah, 2 is what you.
5.
Oh, good. Cool.
Close.
The trigger goes up to a 2 for you.
Why is this not casting? Cast. Nope. Cast.
There you go. I think that's cast it.
I think I might have just cast.
I think you've just cast it too many times.
Yeah,
Yeah, you've cast all 4
Pressing it
slots.
so many times in your
Well, because it didn't sew it. It was just like custom.
I don't actually.
So
I
that's
don't
Bob.
press cast. I just knock off the slot.
He's casting it so many times. He's just sitting there being like, I'll be a human commoner. Nah, I'll be a woman. I'll be a halfling.
I'll be an
I
owlbear.
can't see from behind this. I'll be Domino Pedrick. No, that's a bad idea. I'll be
Calithat.
Perfect.
just wild surging.
No, I just go, oh, I dropped a coin. And I duck down behind the things and go, and they come up to me with a moustache. My name is Bobby.
Your name is Bobby.
My name is Bobby.
What do you mean your name is Bobby?
Vulture. My name is Bobby.
What's that mean? What are you doing?
You've taped your ears down to look like you're not an elf.
Right. Yeah, I'm holding a moustache up.
Yeah.
Guys.
You see that
we know.
you see that other than the 28 other people in the room and the 4 of you, there are 2 acolytes, the 2 ushers / acolytes to Otis standing at the back of the room, just as watch, I suppose. You see that the lights begin to dim due to arcane effect. The gemstones can be dimmed remotely. And on the stage, you see an illusion appear from the ground, and standing before you is Master Pedrick. There's a projected image.
What's up?
Praise be to Otis, Father of Gods, for his creation of the skies.
Yeah!
Greetings and good evening, students, numerologists, and fellow astrological enthusiasts. I am Master Domino Pedrick, head of numerology at the Order of the Weave. As such, I study the stars, the moons, their movements, and the beautiful web of mathematics that underlines our very home. I measure my craft very precisely with such highly tuned tools as the astrolabe, the sextant, and the orrery, and he starts to show various different devices alongside him on the stage.
Hi, I'm not sure. Are we doing taking questions now? When's the next eclipse? When's the next
He
eclipse?
continues as if he can't hear you or see you. Alas, the restrictions of my very busy schedule in the final few months, leading up to Sabtation Day, mean I am unable to attend the wonders of the Otis College in person tonight. Instead, I am projecting my image via the Weave. It does mean that I have to spend most of my time with my consciousness back in my office, lest I not be able to read my notes, and he holds up as if he's holding notes, and he's not. So, I will have to ask for a volunteer to demonstrate these devices on my behalf. And then he appears in the room and goes, now I can see you all. Questions in a little while. Perhaps you, sir, and he points to you.
Yes!
Would you mind assisting me on this stage?
But of course!
A moustache is bombing. You're the worst.
A performance check, please.
At disadvantage.
Do I have 2 d10?
Fuck, you're good at getting it in your dice tray.
3.
Performance?
Surely,
Honestly, bro, these
surely
dice
at advantage. He does have
plus 1.
Okay. You get up onto the stage and he says, you don't need to speak quite that loudly. Voice carries well in this auditorium.
Oh, does it?
Thank you, sir. Praise be to Otis. What is your name?
Bobby!
Bobby.
That's just the long version of Bob.
No, Robert is the long version of Bob.
Lovely to hear you, to meet you, Bobby. Praise be to Otis.
Yes, praise be!
Now, if you wouldn't mind simply showing off the devices here on the stage, nice and high so people can see them. I shall have to leave you to it while I return to my own senses for a moment. And then he walks back into his own sense back in the office and leaves you guys to it. He shows off firstly the sextant. This device, the sextant.
Rowan knows what a sextant is. He was using one in astrology.
Everyone, this is a sextant!
They're only used at Burning Man and things of that nature. Astrolabe, sorry, not the sextant. He says, this device is an astrolabe, an astronomical instrument dating to ancient times. You pick up the astrolabe, and with your insane passive perception, you see a note right beneath it that says, read me.
How's Bob going to f*** this up?
It serves as a star chart and a physical model of visible heavenly bodies. Its various functions also make it an elaborate inclinometer and an analog calculation device capable of working out several kinds of problems in astronomy. In its simplest form, it is a metal disc with a pattern of wires, cutouts, and perforations that allow a user to calculate astronomical positions precisely. It is able to measure the altitude above the horizon of a celestial body, day or night. It can be used to identify stars or planets, to determine local altitude, local latitude, given local time, and vice versa. To survey or triangulate. I literally copy-pasted Wikipedia here, so I'm just going to keep reading until you do the thing that it said to do.
I haven't been listening, I'm just panicking.
What are you
I guess we haven't seen this, so we're just...
You just see...
I literally wasn't listening.
You're not meant to be listening to me. I was reading Wikipedia.
Right. Yeah. Great, and so I pick up the ornery?
Yeah.
And then I go, the ornery! Oh,
Ornery is... And then he doesn't respond because he's not there. but you accidentally pick up the orrery, and it was designed to deliberately be like he's written it in a scribble, so it's hard to read. But you pick up the orrery and you show it off, and then whoops, and then it shatters on the ground. I'll have a deception check just to make sure you did well at that.
Honestly, these dice today have been garbage. Fucking outrageous.
Everyone, run! Everybody run! Flee! Save yourselves!
You didn't tell me this.
I barely read it.
Doesn't really matter whether I shit myself or we're all actively doing I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that.
And Bodger doesn't even know the plan. He's just bored. He's just like.
How are you doing, Pedrick?
Not well.
Okay.
You could, do you have the mask on you?
I'm going to remind you again that the Barradoon and the Dickheads minis are available now. They were made by a company called Miniatures of Madness, and they look so sexy. If you want to check out more from Miniatures of Madness, it's down in the description. Otherwise, you could buy these sexy lads right here, right now. Thank you very much.